Everything else is a distraction. You just need to focus on Bitcoin. Altcoins, the stock market, gold, all those other things are distractions, and they're trying to take your eyes off Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the obvious winner for store of value as the best investment, as the best commodity, best asset class. It is the superior store of value for the long-term future. So it's the best place to put your money right now. And when things like Casper come along where they're trying to compete with Bitcoin, and maybe they even understand that they'll never beat Bitcoin, so they're going to try and act like silver to gold. And so they'll go, oh, well, Bitcoin's gold and Casper's silver, you should have both. It's like every time a nation in the past tried to diversify off gold as the hard money and go, well, silver can do this as money and silver can be this second layer to gold, silver just gets obliterated. The market rises temporarily as people try and adopt silver, and then when they realize it's not a hard money and it's so easy to create and it's never going to be as finite and as a good a store of value as gold, the market just crashes. And you can see that today, like the silver market in market cap really struggles against gold's market cap, and you'll never see that flip. You'll never see silver run up and beat gold because gold is harder to find, harder to mine, whereas silver, there's an absolute abundance and it's extremely easy to dump a supply onto the market. So Casper, if you want to say that you're the same as silver to gold in the digital aspect, and Bitcoin's gold, but we still need other things like Casper as money, that's just stupid, and that's going to fail. That's going to fail big time. And so do not invest in things like Casper or XRP, assuming that you can have these silvers to gold or bronze to gold. It's like, focus on Bitcoin, Bitcoin only. Bitcoin's been the winner. 16 years straight, it's grown and outperformed everything. It's now a $2 trillion market cap. It's getting global adoption. Stop looking at things like Casper and XRP, trying to make a quick buck just to sell back into fiat. It's time to actually leave the fiat system, join a new system, which is Bitcoin, and understand that what you're holding is finite and everything else can just be created more of. So, interesting concept, Bitcoin. Finite supply, but it's still digital. Can't be printed, can't be created more. And it beats gold, it beats the stock market, it beats everything, not only as a store of value, but with a finite supply. It's the best thing to be holding long term, understanding that it cannot be debased and cannot be printed. So, really interesting. And Casper, distraction. It's not going to be silver to gold, and even if it does try and be silver to gold and silver to Bitcoin, it's going to fail. And we can see it in the silver market. Silver's not a good store of value over the long term. Is it better than salt and seashells and cattle? Yeah, maybe. It's a precious metal in some sense, but how precious is it? Is it as precious as Bitcoin? No. Bitcoin is the most precious thing that you can be holding when it comes to a store of value, because they cannot create more of it. Therefore, it's superior to everything else. So focus on Bitcoin. Stop getting distracted with these other altcoins that try and be the next Bitcoin or try and be this, try and be that. Just focus on the winner, and diversifying is just selling the winner to buy the losers. So stop selling the winner, which is Bitcoin, to buy the losers and hopes for an altcoin season and hope for a run up and hope for a bull run and hope for this and hope for that. Do not be holding Casper and XRP and all that nonsense. It's just distraction. So sell all those things for Bitcoin, and if you're making profits in them, understand that trading those profits, you shouldn't just trade it back into fiat and spend it. Trade it into the superior store of value for the long term. At least do that. So thanks guys for watching. But yeah, Bitcoin is the superior store of value long term, and it can use layer 2s, layer 3s to transact as money instantly, and therefore it's better than Casper. And so you don't need Casper's base layer to be a superior money. You just need Bitcoin. It ticks off all boxes. Thanks guys.